So I'm going to show you around the office today and where I work. I'm going to give you a bit of a tour of it and an idea of what I get up to in a typical day when I'm inside of there. So I had the office built in like about 6 months ago now, and we moved in probably about a year ago, and I'd always worked out of like Otto's bedroom or the corner of the lounge, and I just wanted somewhere where I could film but also work and it just be peace and quiet. So now this is like the biggest luxury ever, and I really like it. So obviously it took some time to sort of get ready, about 3 months to fully prepare and build it, but it's absolutely fantastic to work in. So let's go in and take a look. So it's about 2.5 meters wide and about 4 meters long, and it is just the right size. Like, it's about the size of a sort of average room, and what it allows me to include is a desk for working, but also a studio lighting and setup where I can actually just sort of hit record and start working on a video, which is ideal because before I had like Otto like crying or something like that in the background, and it was like always hard to film something. But whenever I need to, and I can also have that separation from work where I can go away from the desk, which is definitely a luxury that I've never had before. So let's take a look at some of the details. So after a lot of advice and watching Marie Poulin's videos, I got some office plants from the local shop, and surprisingly, after 6 months, they're still alive. Although some of them are looking a little bit tired and need some watering. Should have done it before this video, but they're actually still surviving, which is great news. But they definitely help bring the office a bit more oxygen and sort of lifestyle. Bloody fly. Get out. So over here, I've also got a poster, which is one of the bento backgrounds, which is a really nice backdrop to the videos. And I've got a bit of sort of my own sort of interest, Formula One. I've got a Alberto Ascari Indy 500, 1952, that I got from, I don't know whether I got that, I ordered it from like a site that had them, and I've got a couple of other ones like a Lotus 72D down here, a really nice car, Emerson Fittipaldi. It is a nice car, and it looks great because it like then just nice bits to have in the background as well. And then obviously my interest in just like if I go kart and I like to keep the trophies, it makes me look like I do better than I am. And then over here I've got some of the books. I'm trying to read them if I get a break, which is nice. I could just, away from the Kindle actually, and just try and read them. So I've got like a Formula One here, and then I've got all the sort of classic productivity reads as well. And then I've got one in clocks down here. And this is like awfully messy down here. It's just a bunch of cables, a bunch of like tech that I haven't really sorted out or organized. So it doesn't, I've just looked, it's relatively organized, but it's actually really messy inside of there. So I dare not open it, just to sort of unpack mess. I've got a bin, which is ideal. Just get a new one of them. And then I've got this plant here as well, that sort of brings out the color. It's this one, you see, it's actually grown longer than some of the other one, which has been really nice. I got this rug more recently, and that's really just to spruce up the background of videos, but it also helps to dampen the sound out more, which I still need to work on. But it's a nice rug because it's machine washable. That's the priority. Over here, it looks like loads of technical equipment, but on the roof here, we've actually got some solar panels, which help power the actual office during the day, which is quite good. So eco-friendly, keep productive. And we also have a sign as well, which I put in the back of videos, but it's quite nice because it's custom to the logo, and it just brings that sort of nice colour in the background of videos. Moving over to this side, this is like, again, technology at the bottom that I've stored that is properly poorly organised. An espresso machine if I'm feeling super tired in the morning, nice new plant, and just general stuff to organise and sort of keep secure and all that. Over here, this is where the majority of the magic happens. It's the desk workspace. So I more recently got the Apple Studio Display, which has been really good the last week I've had it so far. Down here, this is a really poorly organised space underneath the actual desk, because I ended up storing like loads of documents and stuff that come in the post, and it's like my inbox, but it just shows that even though I do the channel and do that sort of stuff, I'm so poorly organised with documents. They all come here, but eventually they got organised. And I, for example, have receipts down here at the moment that I need to sort and log and process. I have a nice keyboard and mouse. I only recently discovered these because I was getting awfully poor wrists, and now I don't. I had carpal tunnel syndrome, I think. And now it's like a game changer to actually using it. And then obviously I have my laptop here with a sort of like poorly set up 12 South, I think it is, like that's lock-in thing. And then above here, to sort of like make myself feel even more sad, is I get to see the F1 World Championships and see the lack of Ferrari's wins in the last 10 years. Mainly Lewis Hamilton, which has been pretty sucky. And this here is a Logitech Herman Miller chair. And I've never had an office chair before, but until I actually had one, I was just using like a regular chair like this. And it's unbelievable in terms of the difference it makes to your back. I should have been using office chairs a long time ago, or at least anything that resembled one, and it makes a whole lot of difference. So I have this one up here permanently. It's a dome light, Aputure 120D2 or something like that. And it's great because I can just be sat here, and there is normally a little remote, but you can just switch it on and off. And that was some recommendation from Ali Abdul, who has one of these. I think he used to have one of these in his lounge. He sort of told me to get one because it was a lot easier to set up and organise for sure. I really like working at the desk, although one of the things that sort of sucks is looking at those two bins. They're not bins, they're water tubs. But they just look so... I just look right and I'm like, see, when I look out of these windows in general, I get to see like, there's a cat that comes down and thinks there's still frogs there from a pond that we got rid of. So I get to see the cat every morning. I get to see like the bees in the nice grass. It's nice because I can look out over those two sides. But that side, I just look out and I see that. So normally I have them shut. In general, the final thing I've got here is a light, and I've got these sort of blackout blinds, which are quite good for making sure I bring in some good light in the day. I always find that working next to a window just dramatically helps productivity in general. So I found that just having where I've placed a desk has been the best sort of position to do that over the last couple of years. Aside from that, that is a general look at the office. It's been really good to me, and the final thing is I got this one from IKEA. It's like a electrically operated standing desk, so I do switch between that. Although I'm looking to reduce the size of this, or maybe getting another one because it's way too big for a desk, really. Although I do have plenty of space to do like writing and things like that, it might be a bit too much. But I can switch between standing and sitting, which is really nice. especially during the workday. Anyway, folks, thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed the office tour. I thought it would be fun and a bit different, and give you an idea of how I work and that sort of evolution. Again, a lot of this stuff has taken ages to build up to where it looks like now, and I did work from rooms until then, obviously. Probably like 6 or 7 years worth of working from the corner of a room. But I think it does make a huge difference. I'm looking to sort of continue to evolve this anyway. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure to subscribe if you're brand new, and I look forward to doing more videos. Let me know if you have any questions about the office below.